Hi, everybody. I wanted to show you this. I had a thought about how Nectar AI might help with scheduling and creating a kind of workflow. And I thought, well, I'll do an experiment. I'll try it. And so I wanted to show you this because I think this could be really helpful for students. So I wrote here, I started out, this is for essay number 4, which is the long research argument proposal for the end of the semester. I wrote on here, can you see the main assignment for this essay? The schedule of pieces that build up to when I have my final draft due. And it could, because it's been fed that information and it spit it all back out to me here where it sees all of the things. And then I asked of it, here's what I would like. Can you help me create a work schedule so that I will be able to submit my final draft on time and I won't procrastinate and end up writing the entire thing at the end? And it said, yeah, I can do that. Here's a few clarifying questions. What is today's date in relation to those deadlines? What's the week we are in? Have you already completed any of the assignments? And approximately how many hours per week will you realistically dedicate to this? So I said, okay, so I'm imagining this. So I said, all right, let's say it is Monday of week 6. I haven't completed anything on this. Realistically, say I would spend 1 hour a week in weeks 7 through 12, and then 2 to 3 hours a week once we get to week 13. Maybe even in week 15 and 16, as much as 4 hours a week. And so this assignment, this essay number 4 assignment, it has components. Like in week 7, there's one piece. In week 9 or 10, there's another piece. And then when we get to the final unit in week 13, then that's all we work on for the rest of the semester. So I'm telling it, I want to spend a little bit as we go and then amp up as it gets closer. And you'll see it came right back. Here's week 6. Spend an hour brainstorming. Make a list of 5 possible problems you could address. Start looking for news articles that would support that. Week 7, do this stuff. Week 8, do this stuff. Week 9, do this stuff. And it came back with a weekly plan for each one of those weeks, building up towards when I submit this thing all the way at the end of the class, week 17 on the last day of class, and I submit the whole thing. And then I didn't ask for this, but then at the end, it gave me these little common tips to stay on track. But a little bit more advice. I came back, I said, this is great. I didn't like so much what it gave me from week 16 and week 15 because I thought it put too much of the emphasis on those last 2 weeks in writing, and I wanted to spread it out more. And it revised that and gave me a very detailed description of what I should do there. But so anyway, I think you could use a plan like this for any of the essay assignments that we have, to have the assistant help you manage your workflow for the week.